Hey y'all, I'm back again for the however many of time. I said the third time was a charm. That was a lie. And it be like that sometimes. It really just do. It really be like that. The internet hates us today. And that's okay because we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. That's the look y'all got to give people when they start saying shit to you
Okay.
that's stupid.
Can I be heard?
Heard you can be
Can I be seen?
seen. You
Awesome.
are.
Awesome.
Amen. That
So
sounds
let's
right.
let's let's wait about 10 seconds just to make sure they don't do to me what they did to me last time.
Right. You know it's because you was talking about the people.
And that's what I said. Somebody been spying on me, and they not letting me join this live. That's what it is. All right,
That one person who saw you talking stuff.
and see, here's the issue. I was trying to get comfortable, and I'm like, you
Right.
know what? I'm going to join from my phone so I can just hook my phone up to my ring light. And something about that setup, it
Wasn't
just it
it wasn't
wasn't working.
copacetic.
Yeah, it wasn't working. So I'm just going to stick to joining from the iPad and let me go to our page from my phone, and that's just how that's going to have to be.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
But I am ready to go.
Ready to go?
Ready to
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for you to get the other one then, so they can know who they
go. Okay.
talking to.
All right. Let me go on in.
Do 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 do. We got a theme
Yeah.
song. We
Okay.
got we got a
Oh.
theme song to girl the chat and theme song to girl the chat and theme song.
Well, I'm glad to
These
finally be
girl
in
be
here with y'all.
these girl be chatting
Sorry about my
now.
technical difficulties.
You like my theme song, Day?
Yeah, I do like that theme.
Remind me of it next week,
That's a cool theme song.
as you know I the memory ain't memory in the way that it used to memory because of the substances that I partake in.
I'm hoping not because of this. My phone is being super difficult with maybe it's
Hey
just me.
Ty.
Hey,
Ty sees us again. She's in her bed,
hold on.
twiddling her feet together.
That's what I want to know. Can I actually let me see?
Can you do what?
Am I gonna be able to see the comments this time? I wonder. I see Thais is watching live. That's the only thing I see on there. Has anybody started commenting yet?
No, just Ty.
Okay.
Oh, she got her wig on this time.
Yeah, I didn't. I
That's
can't
all
see.
right, Ty. She said she got the wig on this time. I ain't mad
Okay,
about it.
cool. All right. If
Now,
you
last
want,
time I was able to make you a moderator.
let me see. And I don't see.
Constance. And I don't know if this is a trick. I don't know if Constance is tricking me by getting me to say her name, like trying to get me to say brewery.
Uh-huh.
But I know I didn't say that word right just now. And I'm okay with that because some words are hard. It is what it is. My mother has a hard time saying calculator because she keeping the N in it.
What? Wait. Where is she putting it in? I need to know.
Instead of saying calculator,
Uh-huh.
she say calculator.
Oh.
Where you put that in? Where you
Okay.
get that in from?
Yeah, she putting her own little spin on it. All right, let's see.
Yellow,
I
white.
think I see your invitation.
Now
Let
I
me
got to hear
try.
Constance say yellow, white.
Hey guys.
No, can't do that. Let me
That's
try.
that's how I sound.
Yep, that's how you sound.
Okay.
You know we always sound weird to ourselves.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed this, DD?
What?
I do sound weird to myself. I have listened to myself. That's why I don't like having myself on a voicemail. But
Yeah.
also, that's another reason why I won't. I'm not really a big fan of recording myself in the act.
Oh, and that way.
Yeah, because I don't want to know what that sounds like.
That's how I used to be. Like, I
Used
still
to
have not done that, but I feel like at some point in my life,
some point.
I need to try. I
Well,
need to
do
see.
it while the skin is still tight.
Yeah, so
Get it done now.
it is not allowing me to join from our page at all. It won't even show me your live video
Let me see.
at all. I don't know if you can record the page from your end, but it won't even show me. Like, it'll show me your page. It will let me go to your page, but it won't like show me like your live. So let me see. All right, now I see that.
I sent you an invite.
Now I see that.
Up. There we go.
Let's turn that off and turn that off. All right. Let's see. Come on,
That's nice. Y'all got a lot of nice paintings going on at the house, D.
Yeah, that's how. All right, let me try to move the phone. I'm gonna try to take the phone to a different one, and maybe we won't get that echo.
All right. Turn the volume down on your phone, D. Turn the volume down.
All right, volume's all the way down. I'm gonna separate myself from my.
You don't sound the echo gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I love the support that we're getting, and every time we get something right, we're getting hearts in the audience. Oh, we need that reassurance. Thank you, guys. Dee,
huh?
What were you about to say?
I still am not seeing these comments.
Thank you. You can't see none of the comments?
I'm seeing it on my phone. So I'm going to look to my phone for comments.
Okay, good. And, thank you for walking us through the process.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what we're going to do. I love that. All right, D. Now that we are finally, and I knew it was going to be by 9:15, we was going to be right where we needed to be because I had a feeling in my heart because we started early that it was going to be like this. So, without any further ado, welcome to Two Homegirls Chatting with your girl, Anita Wade and
DDW.
That's my girl. All right, guys. So Didi is going to introduce our topics today. She's going to do her best to keep me from goldfishing.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to her.
All right, y'all. So today our topic is going to be Black history. Now, I do want to let y'all know that it's not going to be anything specific. It's just anything Black positive. Let me put it that way. Anything Black positive. Forget everybody else. That's we're not concerned at this moment during this topic. We're not concerned about pleasing all other races, demographics, all that. This is all about Black American empowerment. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Michael Jackson, what that mean?
I don't know. I was wondering too. That was I was confused. But Michael Jackson is indeed Black history.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, y'all.
She said she will make her an appearance. So when me and Didi were thinking about coming up with this topic, one thing that came to my mind was New Age Negro spirituals. So I'm going to spout out a few of them. And you can agree with me or you can disagree with me that these are New Age Negro spirituals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When we think about Negro spirituals in terms of what they did to the soul and the spirit, before they had a message. Mm-hmm. You know, they were used to escape from slavery.
Yep.
And they were just, spirituals also. And they've become ingrained in our culture so much so that the whites even sing them. They don't know what they're singing about.
They don't.
So some New Age Negro spirituals. Didi, you was like, I don't know no New Age Negro spirituals. Mm-hmm. And I posit that, friend, you do. A bunch of them. I'll start you off with one. Mm-hmm. A New Age Negro spiritual. Can We Talk? By Tevin Campbell.
Yes. I would have to agree.
Yeah,
I get where you're going with that now.
You see where I'm going with it?
I get. Yep.
New Age Negro spiritual.
In that case, I got another one.
What you got?
Temptation Silent Night.
Indeed, a Negro spiritual.
Temptation Silent Night.
Temptation Silent Night is indeed a Negro spiritual. It does move a spirit.
Juvenile back there. It does move a spirit.
It moves a spirit, indeed.
It moves some other things as well. Yep.
Yeah. Juvenile back that ass up. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'll add you one. The swag surf.
The swag surf. Really? Swag surf. Honestly, any dance song that came out in the 2000s.
Really?
Not any?
Teach Me How to Dougie is not a Negro spiritual.
No, you don't think so? I
don't agree. Party Like a Rock Star. Not a Negro. Party Like a Rock Star. I'm gonna say this,
Mm-hmm.
and then we gonna move back because I gotta not goldfish. The Swag Surf got the love that Party Like a Rock Star deserved.
I don't know. I must admit, I think I think I like the Swag Surf a little more.
That's because I hate the Swag Surf, and not
I
enough people hate it
still
with
like the
me.
Swag Surf.
Not
And
enough people hate the Swag
it
Surf
may
with
be
me.
me, because
It's not
I'm
you.
gonna be honest. Party Like a Rock Star, I'm not really with too much. I can't.
No,
No, I'm not too much with the partying like a rock star.
you wasn't.
What
You wasn't
about
totally, dude. You wasn't.
no, no? What
Mm.
about the chicken noodle soup?
I'm gonna give that a giant hell no. Yeah, that's an absolutely not. Mm-mm, no.
You know what? When it
Thank
comes
you,
to Negro
Thais.
spirituals, which yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
It might
funny.
just be me.
It's not just you. The
So
people decided.
we
The
need
people
some more.
decided.
We need some more comments on whether y'all like Party Like a Rock Star or Swag Surf. I'm down with Swag Surf.
I just
But
not
one
all
thing
right, we're gonna add Ty. Hold on. Now hopefully this won't give us the glitch
hopefully,
of life.
yeah, because
Oh hey Ty.
You know
Ty said
what?
she could join today because she got her wig on.
Why I laughing? No, why I asked Kevin, I said, wait a minute, what's that juvenile song that they be like, he said, something that you can't do.
oh, not Kevin being petty.
Why would he hate on you like that, Fred?
Kevin being
You
petty.
know I can't twerk. He's gonna say it's not hating if it's the truth.
The twerk comes from the spirit, not the body, Ty.
You know what? You know what? You must appreciate the honesty, though. You
No,
No,
must
you don't.
not
appreciate the fact
now
that he
you
not gonna
talk
lie to
about now you talk about I'm gonna give it a giant hell no.
Yeah, because no.
No.
Oh my goodness.
When she said chicken suit, Kevin said, uh-uh.
No, you know what I mean? Because no, it's not.
Speaking
It
of
never
that,
gave.
speaking of Negro spirituals and black music and juvenile, he just released yet another song, y'all. I don't know the
Hey,
name of
Jason.
it, but I came across it on TikTok, and I was like, okay, juvenile.
I
No,
Okay,
his
didn't
new
hear that
song,
one.
Juvenile last couple of albums been good. I haven't listened to any
I
of
haven't.
them,
He
but
had
I
an
know
album?
that they are. He's had
I didn't know
several
he had one.
albums over the last decade, and they've all been something that I didn't personally listen to, but I can say that they were really good.
I
Wait
didn't
a
know
minute. How
he
you ain't
did.
personally?
He didn't release yet another song, and I'm getting more and more excited between him and Ti. I
T.I. could drop it.
You like you think it's
like Ti.
good.
Yeah,
I
my
like
heart
Ti
is
song.
good. That's all that matters.
I like Ti song, and I'm just happy that the rappers that we're used to is making music.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't with this rap music no more.
I
I
don't
can't.
even know these people. These
I
people,
don't either.
first of all, the
You got an
music
album, it's
sounds like they
crazy.
whistling. They sound
I
like
don't
they
even know
it
what they be
sounds
talking about.
terrible.
I don't know what
It
they're talking about
sounds
a lot of the
Like
horrible.
it.
times.
I don't know. It's a couple of them that I might listen to. But like, what's that one? The with that girl. Take me through that. I don't like that.
I
You
love all of
don't
that
like
ghetto
Don't.
nonsense. I
no,
love all of that
no,
ratchetry.
I
I
don't
love
want
all
to.
of
no,
that hood boogerism.
no.
I don't want to
Give it
go
to me
through
right
I
now.
can't do it. I don't like no sexy red. I don't
I
like
don't like no sexy
Glorilla.
red. I like
No, I will. I do like Glorilla though.
I don't.
I
I'm not a fan. I am
but I
not a
do not like
fan.
Red.
I
And
just, I
Thais.
can't. I'm not a
Thais.
fan.
Thais, do you understand that it's 7 p.m. Fry? It's 95
95
degrees. And I ain't got no nigga. And no nigga ain't
no
got
nigga
me.
ain't got
That's a
me.
Negro spiritual. That is a Negro spiritual, is what it
That's a
is.
Negro spiritual.
The fact that
I
I didn't
feel
even know that that
that.
was her lyrics goes to show you.
Thais,
I'm not a fan.
You know what? When it comes to the female rappers, I like most of them. I don't like Sexy Red. I like Glorilla. I like Meg. I like Cardi. I no longer like Nicki for obvious.
Girl,
I've never been a
she,
fan, and I'm
pi-
glad that
Well,
she's
let me
finally
say
getting
this.
she
her
pissed me the hell off, made me look
roses.
stupid.
I've never had a problem with listening to Nicki's music before
Always
now,
hated it.
but I was never like a Barb. I wasn't like a super Nicki fan. Like if I
I was
wasn't
a
like, oh,
Barb, so
she
I
got
was
black.
pissed off that
Oh
she made me
yeah,
have to
I wasn't ever a Barb.
change my stuff.
I love to
So
see it.
yeah, I'm good on that. I'm glad. You know what? People are kind of mad at her
But I
But
know, I think it's
I'm not, and
drugs.
I'm glad that she
It's
revealed who
absolutely the
it actually
drugs.
was. You
I,
know what I'm saying?
I
Let me take
really
a look.
think it's the drugs. I feel
It's
like,
It could
99.9% of
be.
the
yeah,
drugs.
it's no way. It's
It could
no
be.
way that she could be like this normal.
But I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
telling
what, I couldn't care less whether it's the drugs or not.
you. Yeah.
Those kind of comments and the way that you're acting, you can't
Mhm.
take it back. You can't take it back
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we deal with too much shit already.
Yeah.
You can't spit in our face and then tell me, "Oh, it's the drugs," or "I'm going through something," or I don't care. Like I
Bobby
just
Brown
don't
was
care.
on that
Like
shit for years. He
I'm
ain't never
not.
do no nut stuff like this.
I'm in no way willing to tolerate any
Yeah,
of that
she did. She
nonsense
really
from
did. We
her.
just say Bobby and Whitney strung out, and they still,
And
ain't do
they
nothing
ain't do
like.
nothing like this.
They ain't do nothing like that. Nobody. And
But,
she ain't
but
the first celebrity
I
that
will.
been like
But
that.
listen, you gotta realize the coke is different now. It
It
ain't. They
is new
ain't getting
coke.
what
She
they
do got
ain't
new
getting what
coke. That
Bobby
is
and Whitney
true.
had. They
I
ain't
ain't gonna
getting what
say
Bobby and Whitney had. The stuff that they getting these days
I'm sorry if I
is
just butted
laced
y'all.
with stuff, so it's different than what. Like at least when Bobby and Whitney when they was getting high, it was like the purge stuff.
Allegedly.
Uh,
look.
yeah, right. It
I
ain't no alleged.
I still ain't trying to hear it. You can go about the business. I heard somebody say the other day that she came back. She didn't put out some apology, and she
No,
says
she didn't.
about we making music for y'all. This is something I heard on TikTok. I don't know how true it is.
Mm,
That she came out and did some apology. Even if she did, I don't care.
yeah.
I don't care about your apology.
Yeah, I just can't like that. I'm just so pissed off that I just cannot. And I was a huge Barb fan,
Yeah,
but I
So
just
glad that
cannot.
it's no longer a
you
thing.
just can't do us like that. And now that we're talking music,
Hmm.
and being that she's not foundational Black American, I want to segue into a lot of other stuff I've been hearing.
Foundational
So
Black
what
American.
I'm irritated about is that we're supposed to be enjoying this Black History Month, but you
Hmm.
got people coming out the woodwork,
Hey,
Nigerians and
Chris.
Haitians and all these people talking about how
Hmm.
we dirty, we don't have no culture, and all this nonsense.
Hmm.
It was this one girl that went on this podcast, this Haitian, right? She like, oh, where you from? Are you from America? Are you Black American? Are you dirty Black American? And I'm like,
What?
bitch,
What she
dirty
mean
Black
by that?
American? I have no idea. And they like, what? What? She like, that's just my experience. What you mean? It's just your experience.
Every
So of course
American she met was dirty.
she's being dragged because she owns some kind of shop in Brooklyn. I don't know if it's a nail shop, hair shop, whatever the case. But it's always weird to me how they can say that we don't have no
Hmm.
culture
Yep.
when you literally enjoy all of our culture.
Yep. Be the first ones to take it. Be the
Like
Quite
first
she's
ones
literally.
to
sitting right
take it,
on the couch
copy it.
with her little lace front on and all
But
that.
you know
I'm
what?
like,
You know
Hmm.
what it is though, y'all? The problem is, me and you was talking about this earlier, D.
mm-hmm,
The problem is with all of the internet that's out,
Hmm.
because it's a gang of it,
yep,
almost endless internet. You could Google
Hmm.
some Black History flags. You
exactly.
could learn some. The thing is, because we could say that in these other places, especially places
Hmm.
like any place that has been colonized by white people,
Mm-hmm,
that is majority Black,
mm-hmm,
you will find that they have purposefully sowed discord amongst Black people
yep,
of the
Hmm.
diaspora. We know
mm-hmm.
that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, we know that. Yep,
They don't even learn, and I'm not going to say all places, it's 54 countries in Africa. There's a bunch of different Caribbean islands,
yeah,
but they're not learning their own history there.
Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that in a xenophobic way.
right.
Y'all are still learning colonial, y'all know the word I'm trying to say,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
whites
mm-hmm,
history
right.
over there. Wherever
Mm-hmm.
y'all
I mean,
at,
but
y'all
that's
are
what
still
they're trying
also
to do
learning
here
the whites'
too, though.
history.
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
what they
same thing
trying
they're
to do.
trying to do here too.
That's
Yeah.
what.
And because a lot of the fact that they took out a lot of the things that we learned
Hmm.
in our Black history that our kids
I
aren't
teach
learning.
Yeah,
history. The stuff that we
right.
learned when we were in school, they're not
Mm-hmm,
teaching. I am
Yeah.
not taught any of the things that I've learned in history outside of
Hmm.
sneaking and doing it.
right.
But I say all that to say, as kids,
Yeah.
that is an acceptable excuse. When
Yeah.
your parents tell you, and a lot of their parents over there tell them, when y'all go to
Hmm.
to the United States, do not associate yourself with the Black Americans because all they've ever seen of us is something negative.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, all this internet out here, pick it up.
Right.
Look up some stuff. Find some stuff out because there's no way that y'all sit with y'all faces to say that we don't have culture when all of the culture is ours.
Exactly. All of it.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like literally all of it. The things that y'all like about America that they push out to other countries, that's all our shit.
Black culture is protesting.
The way y'all wear y'all hair is our shit. I ain't gonna take them on the cornrow and all that. Cause that's a little bit of Africa too. But the lace front y'all wear is our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The clothes y'all
the
wear
lace
is
fronts
our
they
shit.
wear is their shit because they're doing something completely different with their tie. Don't you put that on us, Ricky Bobby.
The Haitian I'm talking about, the lace front she was wearing is our shit.
Mm-hmm.
The makeup y'all wearing is our shit. The way we wear, like that's all us.
Yeah.
And it's also irritating because we, like I was telling you earlier, we are one of the most peaceful group of people in the world. We don't bother anybody.
Till you piss us off. And even when you piss us off, all we do is talk shit to each other.
We get along with everybody. We don't bother nobody. We mind our business. We don't go to other people's country saying, look at this dirty shit. But y'all keep coming over here, oh, we dirty, we don't got no cars, we this, we that. Like, what the fuck? When we are responsible for y'all being here.
Yeah.
If it was not for the Civil Rights Act of 1964, you would be back still in your goddamn country trying to figure shit out.
But you know what, Dee Dee? You know why they don't know that?
They was there fucking brought us here. We didn't want to be in this goddamn place.
And still don't.
Right, that part. Still don't.
If I could convince my entire family to pack up and move, I would.
With me personally, as uncomfortable as it is being a Black American.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to move nowhere.
I don't want to, at this point, dealing with all the shit we got to deal with from other people, I don't want to be there either, to be honest. I don't want to go to no other countries where you got a problem with me for no reason.
No reason.
Yeah.
Well, let's not say no reason. Let's not say no reason. You know what's funny, though? Because this is me being objective, right? You know, I got friends from all over the diaspora. And some of them have expressed what their contingents was when they came to America and how they felt like they were treated by Black people. I feel like it's a huge misconception. Like, they be so upset about African booty scratcher. Bitch, we called ourselves African booty scratcher.
Yeah,
I didn't know you was African. I just thought your name was Ada Bootsy. I didn't know you was African. The fuck? You look black like I look black.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing. Like, we never, from the very beginning, we never had an issue. All we saw was a skin color. Their skin color matches ours. That's our people. You know, back in the day, we
see myself living in another country for sure.
Over Africa. You know, we was, until they start coming over here like, yeah, we don't fuck with y'all.
And you know what's crazy? You can allow someone to tell you something for years, but when you can see with your own physical eyes that it's some bullshit, that's like, this is what will never make sense to me. The Blacks in Wax Museum is a horror camp, and I will not debate that, but that's neither here nor there. What will never make sense to me is coming to a country and working hard to align yourselves with the people who have terrorized everybody around the world. Because we were not the only ones who were terrorized by white people.
All groups.
Asians were terrorized by white people. Fucking Indians was terrorized. All the Indians, the red dot and the feather, was terrorized by white people. So why, when y'all come over here, the first people y'all want to be gang with is the whites?
Is the white people.
Yeah.
That'll never make sense to me.
But I mean, if you think, it goes back to history, though. You know, because back in history, it was looked at as white is best. You know, white knows best. Like, they know better than we do. So that, and it dates all the way back to history. And because they are not, they're it's their fault for not educating themselves.
Right.
You know, and keeping that perception alive in their minds, despite of everything that we fought for and have accomplished, they still want to have that same depiction in their mind and believe that.
Right.
Even though it's so much proof
Because
out here
history
that we've
literally
done more.
history shows you that white people, not all white people, let me not say white people. White people.
No, say white people. Say white
History
people.
has shown us that people of Caucasian, European descent, previous cave dwellers, pseudo-humans. Damn, I'm going to have to cut that out.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Because they're going to flag this. I'm a paid partner on the internet.
Oh, got it. Okay. I'll fill you in.
I don't give a fuck. History has shown us that these people have been incompetent.
And many
they got lost coming here. They was trying to go to India. Y'all wasn't even trying to come here. Y'all wasn't even trying to come here. Y'all was trying to go to India for spices and trade.
That's something.
Got turned around and ended up in a spot that other people was already at. Chilling hard. Civilization. Peace and harmony. Here you motherfuckers come. And y'all went everywhere. Being nasty thieves. But for some reason, y'all don't seem to get that it's not I don't understand y'all cannot go nowhere in history and say that black people did nothing to nobody.
I've said
for that to be the way that we get treated.
Black people are the biggest bullies in the world. Not even the country. In the world.
In the world. The entirety of the world. Even the planet is getting bullied.
Bother everybody. They are the nastiest group of people.
Even the planet is getting bullied. The planet tired.
Yeah. They're the nastiest people in the world. Even down to the simple version of nasty. Because I literally just learned. Don't kick me for just learning this.
A whole minute.
I literally just learned that when they was living up in the Caucasus Mountains,
right,
they were dirty.
Yeah.
They didn't wash. They didn't know how to brush their teeth. It took the Moors
the Dark Ages
how to be clean.
Was just them not knowing how to wipe their ass.
Even to this day, a lot of them are dirty. Even to this day, they will admit,
to this very minute, there's a white right now not washing their legs.
I only take one shower a week.
At this very moment.
I've heard somebody say, I don't bathe my children every day because they don't get that dirty.
Yeah, remember when I was teaching kindergarten? Remember I taught kindergarten my first year teaching? Do y'all remember me telling y'all about bath night?
No.
Gotta tell the story. But all right, so we veered off. Dee Dee is supposed to be the one to stop us from go fishing. I want to come back. After I tell the story, I want to go back to how hip-hop relates to this as well. And time it into the history. But I want to tell y'all this story.
With the chat, too.
So, I was teaching...
Global Minority Menace.
I was teaching kindergarten my first year teaching. And I had one white student. I'm not going to say his name, but Douglas was a filth ball. And I used to wonder why he came to school with dirt up under his fingernails at 8 a.m. What construction plant did you just come from? He was dirty. He was one of them whites, one of the Fulton Street, not sure if you whites, one of them eggshells, them totes. You know what I'm saying? Those ivories. They wasn't quite whites. You know what I mean? And so he was under the table being bad as shit. You shouldn't even be up under the table because right now we're doing deconstruct time. That was that little 5 minutes that they all had to prepare, life and play and all that little shit. Because I really I was overstimulated.
Yeah.
But we're going to say it was deconstruct time for the children. So Douglas is under the table getting pelted with Legos in the face.
What?
By another child.
Oh my gosh.
So I grabbed Douglas from up under that table so he could stop getting hit in the face with Legos. Apparently, he ends up with a bruise. His grandmother comes in 3 days later. How many days?
3.
3 of them things. 3 days later, and goes to the principal office saying that I was abusing the child. So the principal pulls me in for this meeting.
Right.
And the grandmother says, I wouldn't have even noticed that he had the bruises on him, but Wednesday was bath night. Me and my principal looked at each other with the blackest of conversations. My principal, she was a raging bitch, but for this moment, I will
y'all
always
got it.
hate her a little less because this says, just for clarification, what is bath night?
Right.
She was, the night we give him his bath.
So you don't
What is
bathe every
No,
night?
no, but
the
that's
night?
not even the funny part. The funny part is the because people say that
It's
when
just
they
as
figure
normal.
that
When you know, hey
y'all on
Sierra,
the same page.
people when you and I wasn't even in the book.
The fact that you
In
think we
the
on the
book, we
same
weren't even
page
in the
with
same
that is
library.
insane.
No,
Oh
ma'am.
no. Oh no. Not bath tonight.
Bath night.
Not
Oh Lord.
No,
Oh
I
Lord.
don't know. Please
Bath
don't
See,
night.
tell me.
And
it's
he's
moments like that
5.
I would not be able to keep a straight face.
Who got one?
That's crazy.
Who got
Now,
one?
Uh-uh.
Because this
Not
was
the
me in
principal said for
2014.
clarification.
She gonna say for clarification and grabbed. She gonna grab a notebook. What she
Oh
gonna
man.
say?
that
For
is
clarification, pen in hand, glasses down. For clarification,
that's funny.
I died. But
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
Okay, so
bath
Uh-uh.
we
night.
can get back into the hip hop conversation. Then I kind of want to get into something a little more serious.
So I never want to. I believe that we as an entire diaspora
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of healing to do. And I
Mm-hmm.
also believe that when you're only shown one side, it's a lot easier
Mm-hmm.
to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what I've gathered, because I'm not a real hip hop historian.
Mm-hmm.
Hose
Mm-hmm.
them down is crazy. I'm not a real hip hop historian, but I have a concerted interest in hip hop
Right.
from its inception to now, and something that a huge cultural shift happened once being Afrocentric got placed with being a capitalist.
Mm.
Like when hip hop first started, it was about uplifting Black culture.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when the them took over,
Yeah.
you can choose which them it is. When the
Mm-hmm.
them
Mm-hmm.
took over the music industry and began to exploit hip hop, it's
Right.
almost as if it was specifically designed that anybody who was a woke
Yeah.
artist got pushed down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas anybody who was talking about violence or disrespect of women or drugs or
Mm-hmm.
anything that
Mm-hmm.
was not beneficial to the Black community,
Yeah.
you said it, not me, Marquise. It became
Mm-hmm.
what it is now. Like even with the way that I love all the female hip hop artists, I'm a big fan of
Right.
a lot of them. Like I love Amanda
Yeah.
Leo. I will get down with a Meg when she's on her. Sometimes she hit a miss with me. I love Cardi.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy the female hip hop artists that are out now.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
but still, you don't hear nothing from like Rhapsody.
Yep. Or Lady London.
Lady
I
London is
Yeah.
freaking love her.
Yeah. I
I
haven't
Lady
heard.
London is
freaking love
amazing.
her.
We got
She
artists
is
like
so
Saweetie
amazing.
that actually get somewhat famous. Meanwhile, Lady
Yep.
London is over here being amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard any of her songs on the radio.
She is freaking amazing. I mean, her
She is.
pen game
Mm-hmm.
is brutal. Like,
It is.
she
Mm-hmm.
is the one person that I think, and before Nikki had this whole thing, I freaking love Nikki. But
Mm-hmm.
I think Lady London is the one person that could kill her in a rap battle,
Yeah.
like easily,
Right.
because her vocabulary is so superb. But it's because she's so intelligent and so smart, she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get the recognition. And,
Yep.
and it's like they almost get intimidated
They do. It's not
you
almost.
are when you're better
Yeah.
than what they expect. They're
Mm-hmm.
okay if you're mediocre. They're okay if you're like the next hot thing, but not too much.
Not too
But
Yeah.
the
much.
minute you go above and are better than anyone else out here, you
hmm
Mm-hmm.
don't get no play at
Because
all.
then
Yeah.
the narrative that nobody wants to hear intellectual music gets
Mhm.
squashed.
Mm-hmm.
Marquis said, "Don't nobody hear nothing about No Name." I ain't never heard a single song from No Name.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
we
Um,
listen to her all the time.
she's a rapper. Now, she's the one that got into it because she got into it with J. Cole, and during all of the protests and stuff like that was happening, like during COVID time. She called them to the fire. She called J. Cole and Kendrick to the fire because y'all are so-called, conscious rappers, even though they've never
Hmm.
claimed to be that. But y'all are
Right.
so-called conscious rappers and y'all are not doing nothing for your community, as she saw. Now,
Right.
J. Cole, of course, responded with a track that people said he was trying to tone police her.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
Mm.
Because bullying me is not going to make me want
Right.
to become an
Hmm.
activist.
Yeah.
And he
This.
wasn't wrong, but
Yeah.
of course everybody was like, "You're tone policing her. She said something to me. She was
Right.
talking to me. Like, what the fuck you mean? I can't tell somebody."
See, that be the
Right.
thing.
And at
Like,
the
it's
end of the
really
day,
wrong.
it's like even though they do rap about those things, they may not want to be that type of person that's out and
Yeah.
protesting and doing, like, at the end of the day, I feel like people are so judgmental. Like, just because he
Mm-hmm.
has this status, he's not out saying anything negative. He's
Yeah.
not out saying, oh well, Trump this and Trump. He's not out like going
Right.
Yeah.
against us. So why are you calling him out just because
Hmm.
you don't see him in the streets doing things? That doesn't mean he's not doing anything for his community. He could
Right.
be doing something
Right.
behind the
Because you
scenes.
can't see everything that he's doing because you literally don't
Right.
know
Right.
him.
And then the thing about
Exactly.
black people, we do so many different things. You got a group
Mm-hmm.
of
Right.
people over here doing this, a group of people over here doing that.
Hmm.
We all don't have to be doing the same thing at the same time.
Exactly.
There's not one way to. You're right. There's not one way
It's
to skin a
not.
cat.
It's not.
But to her point, right? A lot of the times our generation gets so stuck saying, you got to separate the art from the artist. But a lot of the
Hmm.
times, historically speaking, Black artists have always been at the forefront
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
of civil rights. Maybe not the
Hmm.
forefront, but they at least been at the side of
Mm-hmm.
civil rights. We had music that reflected the
Yeah.
civil rights movement.
Yep.
Hmm.
We had music
Yeah.
that reflected when apartheid was going on.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
and that was like we had what are we bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe does not reflect us getting out the struggle.
Yeah, that colorist shit is a whole other
It
conversation.
just it don't.
Yeah. It really does. No. Side note.
He is a
That's
mixed
why.
man
Did
with
you watch the
dreads.
Tyra documentary? That's why that shit pissed me off.
You know
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I did
You know I didn't
No,
watch
it
it.
because
Please
I
pissed
give
me
us a
never
off.
I
synopsis,
never
Ty.
watched the show, so
No, I used to
I didn't
watch
watch
the
the show
show
either.
faithfully,
yeah.
but the documentary pissed me off because you got this Gen Z shit, and now they want to. Oh, like it's a different time now. Like, yes, we're all woke now, and oh, you shouldn't say this, we shouldn't say that, but because they rewatched the show in today's time with today's lens,
Mm-hmm.
it's looked down upon as the things that they did on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you go back and watch the show that was in 2003, the
Mm-hmm.
stuff is controversial, but it wasn't then,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're trying to make her be like this terrible person. Like
She
she
was.
didn't open doors. She was a horrible person,
Yeah.
but she still opened doors for a lot of black
She
models
did.
that wasn't open before. And I feel like they're trying to take that away from her
Yeah.
because a lot of the things that was done on the show was controversial. Boy, as though
Hmm.
my thing is
But
y'all
nobody else
fucking
had
up
a
here.
show like that.
Right. And
You
y'all
can be
just
two
fucking
things about
complaining like y'all didn't sign up for this shit. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna film this. It's a
you
goddamn
can
reality show. What did you think they were gonna do?
What you
yeah,
think the camera
you
was
can be
doing?
two
Right.
things about
You know
you
the
can
camera was
help
there
your
for decoration?
community. You can help your community and be beneficial and open doors and also be an evil bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two things,
Yeah.
both
Like a
can be
lot of
true.
Yeah.
motherfuckers. A
My
lot of
thing
people are
is,
that way.
it depends
Mm-hmm.
on the level of evil, whether or not we still
What's
celebrate it or
though?
not. For me personally, and I try not to judge, and I don't want to stay on this topic too long because this is
Mm-hmm.
about positivity, but I'm gonna throw in real quick. Me personally, I cannot listen to R. Kelly, even though he gave us great music, because of the
Mm-hmm.
level of evil. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah.
can't get down with that. Like, I can't picture myself riding in a car with my daughter listening to R.
Yeah.
Kelly, and then when she's older, having to explain to her the
Yeah.
things that he did, and then have her ask me, "Well, why are you listening to that?"
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You know
whisper
what I'm
this to
saying?
y'all.
But
I'm gonna whisper this. I'm gonna whisper this, and y'all don't tell nobody this here.
I know what you about.
I still watch the Cosby Show on a different world.
So does Kevin.
I didn't start watching the Cosby Show until after he went to trial.
I watched it before then.
No, that's
So I
Kevin's
got
favorite
nothing.
show. That's
I
his
was
Watch it till
favorite
after he
show.
went.
I was ahead
That
of
is
him.
his,
I watched
and
it
you
all.
know what Kevin said? Kevin said, that was a really good show. It don't got nothing to do with him as a person.
Now,
And if I'm being
I'll say
honest,
this.
I'm lazy,
I'll say
but
this.
I'm not giving up P Diddy's catalog either.
I'll say this.
R.
At
Kelly
the
can
end
go
of
to
the
hell,
day,
but I'm not
Yeah,
giving up P Diddy's catalog.
at the end of the
listen.
day, I have my own personal preferences, but I do not judge my people for still wanting to listen to R. Kelly. I don't judge them for watching the Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge them for listening to whatever what's his name, P Diddy produced. I don't judge y'all for
Mm-hmm.
that. That's just my personal preference. And you
Mm-hmm.
do have to admit that the Cosby Show did a lot for the culture.
It did.
Yeah, it
It did a
did.
lot.
It
So
did.
It
I don't
absolutely
fault
did.
nobody for
To
saying,
the point where I thought Hillman was a real college until I became an adult.
until yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thought it was a
So
real college.
I don't fault
Ty, I
it.
know you wasn't trying to apply to Hillman.
Like I said, it depends. It
Huh?
depends on
I know you
the.
No,
wasn't
of
trying to
course
apply to Hillman.
no. Hell
It
no.
depends on the
I
level
definitely
of
would have applied to Hillman.
depravity in regards to what they offered. For me, it's like R. Kelly made some music. I can do whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
he gave us good music, but it wasn't nothing, and it wasn't no Cosby Show level
Yeah.
type shit. So I can do without it.
You know what? Because
I can pass that over.
people say that, people be like, oh, I can't give up R. Kelly. R. Kelly said shit like sex in the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
over by the stove, up on the counter by the butter rolls. I'm good on that.
No,
I'm
I'm
so
gonna
good
count
on that.
about it.
I'm so good on that. Like, I'm good as shit on that. I hated I
Oh,
Believe I Could Fly. I Believe I Could Fly was one of the worst things
listen.
that ever happened to
Yes, it was.
to an elementary school graduation.
Man,
Man,
the way
yes,
we
it
had to keep
was.
singing that song, the way we had to keep
Man, when the
singing
world's
that song.
greatest dropped,
You know what?
the graduation community was never the same again.
Since we on the topic of weird shit that our
Oh
people have done,
my gosh.
our celebrities have done, I want to move on to Michael Jackson.
Listen.
This is how I feel about Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna say what y'all think. I don't.
Malik, you are killing me.
I don't believe
Oh, you
what
killing
they
me.
say he did, and I'm gonna tell you why. If I don't see at least one black person come out to say this person did this to me, or if you don't hear all up and through the streets that this happened, I don't believe it. Because you got to think of R. Kelly. Everybody was already saying, oh yeah, I knew that, I heard that, yeah, we knew, we saw, some of us saw the sex tape and all that, right? When you think of P. Diddy, yeah, we know how he get down, we know how he live,
Right.
Bill Cosby, oh yeah, I heard that. I was sitting next to a woman at a show that told me that Bill did something to her, but I ain't never heard nobody say, yeah, I know that about Michael. I seen him be a little weird with kids. I seen,
You
I
have heard the people who
hear
were
people
so-called
say it.
victims. All of
no,
his so-called victims have come out and said that he didn't do
that's
shit
what
to
I'm
them.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. The victims who have come out, not nary of them have been black.
Oh yeah, man. I don't think that was his target though. I don't think that was his target.
And for that, I thank you.
I'm not trying to say. There has been Hispanic boys and a couple white boys. And another thing I will say was weird to me with the other three men we mentioned. You'll never hear somebody say, "Oh, that didn't happen to me." You've heard interviews from Aaron Carter who said, "Yeah, Michael Jackson did not do that to me." He told a story where the FBI showed up to his house and his mother said to him, "Tell them what he did to you." And he was like, "What the fuck is you talking about? Like, that man didn't do nothing to me." Macaulay Culkin, that man never did nothing to me. These are white boys, mind you. So it's weird to me. And this one, I forgot this guy's name. But since he became an adult, let's say 20 years old, he has been screaming all through Hollywood about the molestation that happened to him, perpetrated by so many white men in the industry. Right? He never said Michael's name. When they asked him specifically, Have you
Mm-hmm.
ever heard of Michael doing anything weird? Did he do anything to you? Hell no. I was
Mm-hmm.
cool with Michael. I love Michael. This, that, and the third. It's weird to me how this person who they say does all this
Mm-hmm.
craziness to kids hasn't done anything to him, but he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mind bringing up all the other names of people
Mm-hmm.
who
Mm-hmm.
has abused him. That's weird to me. And it's
Yeah.
also weird that Michael did conferences about how much of whatever the percentage of Sony that he was about to own,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden he messing with children. That
Mm.
shows me. I'm sorry. You're not
I,
I
making
love
it
a good
clear.
conspiracy.
I feel like all of the allegations, though, always, from what I've heard, they've
Mhm.
always just said that he had children sleep in the bed with him.
Now
Yes, it's wrong,
that
but
I don't
I've
deny.
always,
I
that
believe
was
it.
all of that it's led to. Like, that's all that
I
I've
believe
heard
it. And
all of the victims say.
the reason why I believe it, because he said that out his own mouth.
Yeah.
What I will say about Michael is he was dumb as shit.
Well, I
Yes.
was about to say his
Dumb.
biggest crime was not having enough real niggas around him.
He was right.
Yeah.
He was dumb. He was
Yeah.
very naive. Because I've watched his interviews. He admits to that. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't say anything wrong. They were just
Mm-hmm.
like, no, Michael, no, you can't have kids
What you doing,
in the
Mike?
bed with you.
Why was you in the bed with
Can't
these
do
children?
that.
These
Didn't do
children.
anything wrong. I wasn't doing anything. I just so that's why it's like
Yeah.
if he did it, he would have said,
Yeah.
"Hell no, they lying. I ain't never had him sleeping in my bed." This nigga said out
The
his
black
mouth,
one came out.
"Yeah, yeah, I did. They were tired. We were there. We played all day. They were tired. They
What do you
wanted
say? Ty? I
to
ain't never did no shit like that.
I don't see what was wrong. That's why I'm like, no, it's no way. There's no way this man gonna come out his mouth and say, yeah, the kids were sleeping in
Ooh.
my bed.
Right, yeah.
And then,
But
you know
that's
what I'm
all
saying?
I've ever all of them say is like he's had them sleep in their bed. I've never
Yeah.
heard
To answer
anyone
your question, Marquise, Bucci. That's what he
for
went to
what?
jail for. He went to jail for buying Bucci Cat.
What is that?
And Sean, P. Diddy Combs.
Oh.
Oh,
He went to jail for buying some butt.
yeah.
No, I think it was well, I thought it was for flying them like over state
Yeah,
lines or something.
prostitution.
What
Yeah.
they call it,
That's when it becomes the prostitution.
what they
But
call
what was he buying? It wasn't no eggs.
That is true.
let me tell you another thing about white people. Speaking to the P. Diddy thing, right?
He
The
wasn't bringing
fact
them over for Bible study.
the fact that they can charge you for what they call trafficking, which is just
Mm-hmm.
paying for sex over state lines. It's just another reason to catch us doing some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because
if
the
this
city
is
girls
a
can't get
willing
flued out no more because they
participant,
going to jail.
if this is a
Some
willing
bullshit.
participant, why the fuck can I take my sex with me across state lines? What's the problem? I'm not bothering
Not
nobody.
only that, why can't he pay for my flight? Like I don't understand that.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that?
It ain't like
I
he
think
sent me.
prostitution being illegal is crazy. You telling me I can't
Exactly.
sell my
You
coochie?
can't sell my vagina or my
You trying to tell me I can't sell mine?
that's
Are you my mother?
crazy. It's insane. It ain't like he sent niggas over there, grabbed
Right.
some woman up, brought her back,
Mm-hmm.
bro. No, he
Yeah.
called across state line, said, "Hey,
Yeah.
can you do this thing for me? Pay you
Yeah.
whatever." And they came.
Yeah. It's like
Like
he didn't coerce
that
them,
small
he didn't
part.
force them or nothing like
Yeah, that small part, I do not blame him for. Because what the fuck, you trying to arrest me in the
yeah.
bed for I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Now, all that other
Yeah.
shit he was doing, because I watched that documentary,
Yeah.
is
It was
insane.
crazy. It was
But
crazy, but like when you really, because I don't know if y'all
They
follow that
can't fix
lawyer,
it.
the lady that
It's
breaks
like,
down like the cases.
that's what it
When
is.
she was breaking down like the whole case, it really honestly boils down to him being a freak. Like he
Yeah,
got jail time for being a freak.
it
Because
just so.
everybody, he didn't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I personally think that he did some things to some of these younger artists,
Yeah.
that he just wasn't charged with,
Mm-hmm.
or found guilty of.
Mm-hmm.
Because come on now, Usher and Justin Bieber have
Yeah.
come on now.
issues.
But
Yeah.
I think that overall, like with everything that he was like that he's in jail for now, is
Hmm.
unfair when you have so many white men out of not
For
even
doing
not
the
even
same, the
for doing the same
president
exact thing,
of the
not
United
even
States.
convicted.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I want to segue into some sensitive topics, right?
Before you do that, though,
Uh-huh.
before we segue, I just want to
Mm-hmm.
kind of add one more statement
Mm-hmm.
about how these things all relate to Black history.
Yeah.
Historically, in this country, Black men have been made out to be sexual predators.
That's what
Mhm.
I was getting at. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
They have been made out
Mhm.
to be sexual predators. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, whenever I hear a Black man,
Mm-hmm.
especially a Black man in power,
Yep.
has
Mhm.
done something, I always start off by listening to it with a grain of salt. Like, because I believe
Yeah.
and believe women, believe women.
Mhm.
I believe some women, and they're usually
Some.
Black or brown.
Mhm.
They're usually Black or brown when I believe them. So
Yeah.
if you don't fall into those two
Mhm.
categories,
Yeah.
I need to see all the evidence. It's like
Yep.
how people need to see all
Mm-hmm.
the evidence for the body cam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
need to see all the evidence
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for
Mm-hmm.
that. Like,
Right.
because I could just name all of the Black men who have had I can't name all of them because there's
Mm-hmm.
a gang of them, who have had their careers, their lives
Mhm.
ruined
Destroy. Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
some white woman
Somewhat. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mhm.
has said
Mm-hmm.
that she has been sexually assaulted, just for
Yeah.
us to find out later down the line
Yep.
It
she
didn't
was a
happen.
little white lie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now that's why I have a hard time believing that Bill Cosby raped 60 white women in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time believing that. I do know that they were on Quaaludes that a lot of them chose to take,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and he took advantage of them. So yes, that is indeed by definition rape.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just asked for some water. They wasn't that thirsty.
What is what is funny?
What?
Oh.
Thais?
They ain't had to drink the alcohol. They could have just
We're
asked for
gonna
a bottle
get
of water with a cap
canceled.
on it. They ain't have to.
But
They
so
ain't have to
back
get no
then,
drink.
inside of the mansion that the them used to live at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Playboy bunnies and stuff like that, which is
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the people who accused him were bunnies or models or
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
something, so that
Yeah.
they was all on Quaaludes in the 60s and
Mm-hmm.
70s. There's a
Mhm.
reason why Quaaludes got, you know,
Yeah.
canceled as a drug.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
Mhm.
was knocking hoes out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not to call them old bitches hoes. Not to call them hoes, but the fact of the matter
Yeah.
is,
Mm-hmm.
some of y'all knew that y'all was going to go knock
Yeah.
boots
Mhm.
with this black ass nigga
Mm-hmm.
in
Mhm.
the 60s because he had a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now, in your old age, oh, I was sexually assaulted. You was hoeing.
Mhm. Mhm.
You was hoeing.
Yeah.
Some of them. Now, with
Mm-hmm.
that being said, consent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Consent, 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 consent,
Yeah.
consent, consent, consent.
Mm-hmm.
Right from wrong, you don't have this woman consent to be inside her booty pots, get out
Mm-hmm.
of
Mhm.
them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So he was dead ass wrong.
He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Real.
And it's ones like that, it's situations like that, that when we bring up all the other men, how
Mm-hmm.
you
Mhm.
remember, how you remember, how do
Yeah.
you remember, Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You just remembered that that
Mhm.
that Bill Cosby took advantage of you in 1967
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
in 2014
And the
is
fact
when
that
that
they
came to your mind
even
when you
are
was making that
using it is the
rhubarb pie.
crazy part. The fact that they're using it is the crazy part. The fact that they're actually allowing them to say, "Oh, I remember now," is what's crazy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Before that old bitch died, they should have locked up the lady who killed
Who
Emmett
lied?
Till
Yeah, who lied
and
on him?
slung her
I was.
old
Yeah.
ass
That's what I was
into
about
a
to get
jail
into.
cell and let her rot for her last 13 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to get into too. So,
Mhm.
so the thing is this, right? It's amazing to me how they
You're
always
right, Malik.
say black people are the biggest predators in the world, or the most disgusting, or whatever name they want to put on us.
Mhm.
When let's go back to the white people being the biggest bullies in the world.
Mhm.
We suffered 400 years of slavery
Yep.
at the hands of white people, but y'all want to say that we are the
Mhm.
most dangerous people on earth.
Mhm.
We ain't never
Let's
killed
talk
nobody but
about
ourselves.
the percentage of men who
Mhm.
are serial killers.
Yep.
Definitely,
White
Bill.
men
Mhm.
have the biggest percentage of being serial killers
Mhm.
in the world, but y'all keep trying to tell people
Mhm.
that we are out here causing all this crime and killing all these people and raping all these women and all of that.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, y'all out there eating people,
Mhm.
Eating them.
molesting little boys, cutting
Yep.
them
And
up,
eating people when you don't know how to use seasonings.
knocking women over the head, raping them,
It's
throwing their
especially
bodies aside,
egregious.
all that kind of shit. And then let's
Yep.
also bring up your white women. The
Mhm.
minute they start crying, we
Yep.
start dying.
Yep.
That's really what it is. If you think of Emmett Till,
Mhm.
if you think about what sparked Tulsa, Oklahoma, some white woman
Mhm.
get off the elevator, bumped into a black man, oh, he did something to me, and now they burn the entire town down.
Mhm.
But they keep on trying to push this nerve. That's what bothers me about
Mhm.
people saying we're the problem. You know, people who are not white. I'm not trying to hear the excuses no more about you
Mhm.
didn't know and all of that shit. You got two eyes. You got
Yep.
eyes and you can
And two
see.
is
You can
Mhm.
see who's out here committing these crimes, bro.
because
And you
Mhm.
keep
outside of
letting these
how they
people
treat
tell you.
us,
You keep letting these people tell you that it's us.
Yep.
outside of how they treat us, you're not even looking at how they're treating you.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't
Yes.
understand that.
Yes.
I don't
Another thing
Or
I
we
understand
want to
that.
automatic
say.
or we're
Another
automatically seen as aggressive or angry when we speak up for ourselves. Oh,
exactly.
so because I'm not gonna let you walk all over me
Right.
and let you talk to me any kind of way,
Exactly. Now you
now
got
you're scared of me and
How
I'm
uh-huh.
about this?
aggressive and angry.
Because
Like,
and no
and then the
shade,
crazy thing
because
is this too, like, we suffered 400 years of slavery, and since we were free, still they have their foots on our necks. They
Mhm.
never let up.
and
Yep.
But then other people will come into the country and don't want to listen to us
Mhm.
about how these white people
until
I
are.
have to
they
tell
get to
you,
see
Nobody
what
knows
it's like.
nobody knows them people
because
more
they gotta
than
fuck
we
around and
know them
find out.
people.
They got let them find out.
They
You
got
know
to
what's
fuck around and find out.
like even
Like,
with this, DD,
nobody knows them better than us. We keep trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen to
y'all keep
us.
not listening. Y'all don't be
It's
listening.
crazy.
Like it's
Mhm.
like with Sinners. Sinners was such a good
Mm-hmm.
movie,
It was so
and
good.
we literally do not talk enough about how we don't talk enough about the relationship between Asians and Black people in this country.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting to me to see how Asian people don't do nothing but mind their own business. That they don't
Yep.
want to be
For the
involved, but
most
they're
part.
implicit because they don't want to be involved. You don't want to be involved, but I don't want to be involved, but I
Mhm.
don't have prejudice against Black people.
Yeah, they still have
Yeah.
prejudice.
So you telling me that y'all, a lot of y'all, and this is not all, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them came to this country,
Mm-hmm.
were segregated,
Yeah.
were treated as second class citizens. Y'all came
Mhm.
into our neighborhoods to build your stores because you couldn't go
Mhm.
to the white ones.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yep.
came, we patronized y'all, gave y'all our business. Y'all sent
Yep.
y'all kids to college. Y'all
Mhm.
sent y'all grandkids to college. Y'all built generational wealth off of our backs,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
off of our patronage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, y'all was following us around the stores.
Yeah.
Now that's not all situations because you go in the poppy store and you
Yeah, and
see
they
the
be
baby
cool.
pictures
Yeah.
up
Come
Yeah.
on the bulletproof glass. You see the baby
Mm-hmm.
pictures up, the prom
Mhm.
pictures on the bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
So there was community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the moment that y'all got y'all money,
Mhm.
y'all bumped out the Black neighborhood
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and y'all became close,
Yeah.
adjacent to whiteness.
Mm-hmm.
And to me,
Mhm.
I think I ain't never seen an Asian kid at in my school. I've never gone to school up to college.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Up to college, I had never gone to school with an Asian person.
I haven't even.
Right.
I haven't even.
Oh wow.
Y'all didn't send y'all kids to school with us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Y'all sent y'all kids to private school. Y'all sent y'all
Yeah.
kids to the schools where the white children were. And I get it.
Mm-hmm.
There's more
Yeah.
opportunity there.
Yeah.
But what your kids didn't learn was these people are the reason that you were able
Hmm.
to get this education in the first
Mm-hmm.
place.
Yeah.
And because the thing is this, the only reason why they let them have businesses in our community is to keep us from having businesses in
In
our
Yep.
our
community.
community.
Yep.
So they like, oh, you ain't gonna bring your Asian ass over here to my community and open no business, but we're
Yeah.
gonna send you over there with the black people because we can kill two birds
Hmm.
with one stone. We can
Hmm.
keep
Yeah.
you away from us, and we can keep them from progressing.
Yeah.
And then y'all don't even feed us the food that y'all eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all
Um.
don't eat this shit that y'all serving in our
Hmm.
communities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know what we're starting to see now, and this is in Baltimore, which is sad. You're starting to see in Baltimore Chinese food spots closing down.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
You know how hard it is to get a box of yak?
Girl,
Mm.
don't go to Jimmy's. Line out the door because that's all that's open.
Mm-mm. See,
You
I
got Jimmy's
It's
in the spot
crazy.
over Jimmy's on Hoffman's and the spot over West that
Hmm.
I don't be traveling over there, so I
what
wouldn't know.
about
Yeah, I ain't going over
that
there.
China Garden on what's the name of the
Oh,
goddamn
you
thing?
talking about on Highland and Fayette?
No, yeah.
Yeah, they still
They
open.
still open? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
This
still
don't got
open.
nothing to do with what we talking about at all. But since we talk about Asian people, the fact that Lena still has her shop open in Church Square, and
Listen,
then it's
that
quite
lady,
obvious that she get high. Like
You said who?
Lena, that oh
hey,
the
ain't no way that she not getting high. Ain't no
that
way.
like she's getting high.
You
Y'all
can see it.
are
You
coming
can
to this
see it.
person to get your nails done, and she's
Girl,
an
no,
active
no,
addict.
not
Oh Lord,
nails.
not
How about
not
the
getting the.
eyelashes? She getting that close to your eyelash? She does their lashes.
Oh, she do lashes.
She does lashes, girl. She do Kevin Mother lashes. I keep telling her to stop going to that lady.
That's why they be.
Yup, that's true too. We could never get loans. They wasn't trying to give us no loans to open no
I
businesses.
That's
swear,
right,
man.
Marquise. Yeah.
But they was giving them
Yeah.
to the Asian people. They said we'll give it to you, but you're gonna have to open your business over there.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
the
what.
thing is, the pattern is continuing because
Yeah.
they're trying to do it even more, even now
Mm-hmm.
to this day with the education system. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
no reason why my kids went to public school, Baltimore County, thinking that, oh, it's a
Mm-hmm.
great school zone, went
Mm-hmm.
to public school, kindergarten and first grade, and they didn't get a good education until we paid for them to go to private school. Like, they couldn't even read until they went to
Mm-hmm.
private school. That's
Yeah.
unacceptable. And
Yeah.
then and then the thing is, you want to make all of these excuses, but then when I get my kid's report card, you have a completely different kid's name on their report card.
Stop.
But you're telling me that it's not a problem. And the fact that I see a 50% turnaround
Mm-hmm.
within the first quarter
Mm-hmm.
of my kids being at a private school. Like, it doesn't make any
Wow.
sense. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what are these people doing that who can afford to send their kids to private
Yeah.
schools? And that's the
Not learning
thing.
nothing.
They are
They
purposefully
not learn. Yeah.
holding our children back because
Right.
they want these patterns to continue. They want us to continue to be below them. They want
Yeah.
us to continue to not be able to get a good education, to
Yeah.
not get a loan, to not start a business. They want to continue this pattern. And for people that can't afford to give their kids a higher education, it's nothing that they can do because they don't
Yeah.
know no better.
Yeah.
How can you teach your child if you
To
don't know
my
no
friend's
better?
point, to my friends, right? Because he was saying something in the chat. People, you know that that's my passion,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? My passion is education,
Mm-hmm.
not so much the westernized education in the classroom. Like, I'm a classroom teacher because that's how I get paid my money. But my goal within the next few years is to be more of a community educator
Mm-hmm.
where I
Mm-hmm.
can still get paid,
Mm-hmm.
but I am really servicing my community without it having to be the standards that come along with teaching. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's teaching. Somebody said this on TikTok. Teaching is the only job that I know of, and I'm granted, I know nurses probably go through this too, Ty. Even though
Mm-hmm.
you're not a nurse no more, right? You a social worker now?
No,
No.
nurse practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
I made that up. Okay. got it.
You were
But
thinking about the mental health stuff when you thought it.
I was
I get
thinking
Yeah.
why
about
you
the mental health
went that
stuff.
way. Yeah.
But like, it's like you said, we are fighting years of mistreatment
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
every facet of the world. And it's like my friend Malik was saying, like he was, even though I don't think he meant you specifically, but like he might have been you specifically when they was talking about it being your
It's my
fault when
fault they
you're a kid.
can't read.
Yeah. But like,
Oh, is that way? I'm sitting here looking. Lord.
but
Does he got
that
kids?
speaks to the,
Do he got
speaks,
kids?
not yet. That speaks to the
Okay.
overall of it all.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Mhm.
they have purpose, not they, but there has been a purposeful lack of education for
Mhm.
years, especially in our
Yeah.
communities,
Mhm.
because it's by design. If you don't know
Mhm.
it, you can't teach it to your
Mhm.
children. If you
Mhm.
can't teach it to your children, they can't teach it to their children. That's why
Mhm.
there is a huge gap, because
Yeah.
a lot of people are not working with their kids at home because
Yeah.
they don't have the time to,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
they don't have the capacity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
don't have the
Yeah.
capacity. These niggas can't read, and not
They
these
can't
niggas.
read either.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These people, because white people are having the same
Mhm.
troubles. These
Yeah.
people cannot read and write because they don't know how. They don't know how to do it, so they can't
Yeah.
teach their kids.
Yeah.
But not only that, it's unrealistic to even think that even the parents that can do it. Yeah, I get, like, you can't say that it's the parents' fault that their kid can't read when at the end of the day, how the hell, and it's not realistic to think that I can stay home with my child for 7 hours a day to teach them, because I can't teach them out of the 3 hours that they're home to read, and still go to work full time to pay these high ass bills because
Mm-hmm.
economy won't stop dropping because food is so expensive. So how can you,
Food is
it's
ridiculous.
unrealistic to think that parents can be full-time teachers to their children at home while
Yeah.
still trying to work full-time to support their family.
Yeah.
That's why they go to school. Now, granted, I wholeheartedly wish that I could homeschool my child. I wish, but it's an unrealistic thing, and it's not reality. That's
Yeah.
not the reality that we live in now. We're not living in a world where women was able to stay home while the man go out and work, and and we can take care of the kids and homeschool. We don't live in that kind of world anymore. If
Yeah.
this society is causing for two incomes now, and
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
nothing that any of us have control over.
Yep.
And so it's like it's just the systematic racism that continues to keep us held back. It's built by design so that we
And
don't propel forward.
if people didn't vote against their own interest all the time, some things could possibly change. Even on the most local level, people do not pay attention. And I'm people. People do not pay attention to what's on the ballots when they go to vote, because they're only
Yep.
worried about the most. It's not until like the last, I want to say 3-4 years, that I really started getting into really paying attention to who the
Hmm.
candidates are, paying
Yeah.
attention to what's on the ballot, paying attention
Yep.
to how these, because I understand as an adult now that these things affect us.
Yeah.
We took government in 10th grade.
Yep.
I
Right.
didn't
Hmm.
give a fuck about the government in 10th
At
grade.
all.
I
At
was trying to
all.
suck dick.
Listen.
I didn't care about what was going on with the
Yeah.
world.
Listen.
I was
I
living
learned
my
with my
best life.
kids. I learned this shit with my kids.
Listen, I am learning it as a teacher. I am learning it as a teacher right now.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
I'm learning as a teacher right now.
Hmm.
And what I feel is, we live in a society, and that even speaks, what you're saying speaks so much into how things, that we're talking about Black history, and we're talking about Black history
Hmm.
as a culture, the way that we were
Yeah.
culturally, we
Hmm.
have fully assimilated into white society
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
our detriment. We were a
Hmm.
community based people. Like, even
Hmm.
Malik was
But
trying to be
we,
funny earlier when
but
he said something about the
we,
drug dealer being a cornerstone of the civil rights movement. They
Hmm.
were,
yeah.
but they also
Hmm.
had rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
They had a
Yeah.
code. The drug dealer was telling you not to either do
Right.
drugs
Yeah.
or to sell drugs. They was
Hmm.
coming to the school with books and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in
Women
the
and children
community
was
worked
off limits.
together.
But
That
you have
those
to
type of
realize
codes.
too,
Yeah.
though, that we assimilated by force, not by choice.
Hmm.
Because every time we try to
Yeah.
build our own communities, They were burning
When
us
I say
out.
assimilated,
They
I
were
don't
killing
mean
us. They
by
were burying us.
physical.
Mhm.
I mean mentally. A lot of us. Too many. Remember that
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was a running joke. Remember the running joke. I know you were serious when you were saying it, but like when you say stuff, it's sometimes funny to me. It was a running joke that white people did not have control over their kids. Their kids was cussing them out. Their kids was doing this.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
nap
Mhm.
time. Oh, this. Like that was a running joke about white
Mm-hmm.
people not.
Mhm.
Why are our kids now doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell no, not my
Yeah.
kid. They know
Yeah.
better.
Not yours, but a large
A lot of,
majority of them.
yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
large majority of them.
Definitely got
People
a
still
lot
getting
of
raised by
them.
grandma, but grandma's 37.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Money used to stay in the community. Like people used to have rent. I want to go to a rent party so bad because I used to stay watching Good Times. I saw a rent
Or
party.
fucking or Friday after next if
Come
you
on,
want
fuck it. I don't need
Yeah.
help with my rent, but I want to throw a
Marvin.
rent party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a
I feel
shame.
like we're losing a lot of recipes. I feel like the community. It's just like what I was saying with hip hop. Once we replaced our soul with capitalism,
Mm-hmm.
things began to shift negatively.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You
So
know,
we've lost the soul of our community, and it needs to be.
And then it's like I feel like the further that we get, the more we don't want to help each other. It's
Hmm.
like,
yeah.
why does everybody have to be a goddamn gatekeeper? You're like, if you know how to
Mm-hmm.
get to,
At
why
least
not teach?
with us,
Like,
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand like why we our community is the biggest gatekeepers, and I don't understand
I
why.
don't think that's true
We're not the biggest gatekeepers, but
because we
we
don't even have the
definitely
most
should not
access to
be.
even be the biggest gatekeepers.
We
No,
should
we
not
don't have
be gatekeeping from
access,
each
but I'm
other.
saying the ones that do have access, it's like we almost have this mentality of, oh well, like for instance, I was watching an interview and I forgot her name, but it was a comedian who was basically saying, oh, if my family asked me for this, then no, because I worked too hard to get here. I get
Hmm.
not being an
Mm-hmm.
enabler,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
not giving somebody something and they're not going to make it grow. But
Hmm.
at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, if you know that, okay, if I got this hardworking cousin
Right.
and I know like they gonna grind, they gonna make this $1,000 stretch to the point where they gonna grow it, why
Hmm.
wouldn't I want to help them? But
But
it's like this mentality of, oh, I worked hard to get here. I ain't trying to go back. I ain't trying to be
mhm.
poor again. What
Hmm.
But
makes you
Because they
think
ain't
you're
trying to be
going to
poor
be
again.
poor again if you help
What
each
makes
other?
you think you're going to be poor again? What makes
Right.
that's Master P. Master
Yeah.
P. Why do you think you're going to be poor again?
Yeah.
listen, it didn't happen
What's
to
going
a few
on?
Listen,
It has.
it didn't happen
MC
to a
Hammer is
few
the prime example
celebrities.
of why black people act like that, though,
It
Ty, if
didn't
we're being
happen to a few
honest.
celebrities. And then
Mm.
also, not all of them have cousins that work hard.
Yeah.
A
Most
lot of
of
them do
them
not.
have family members that just want to be
Want to
taken
mooch?
care of. Like
Yep.
we
Yeah.
gotta look at Glorilla's sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Bitch,
that was
I am
crazy.
not retiring you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
not
I'm
my job.
not. I'm
At
not
the end of
retiring
the
you. We are
day,
near the
you
same
Mm-hmm.
gotta
age.
get up off your ass and you gotta
Mm-hmm.
work just like I work. I'm not saying you're gonna be a millionaire. I'm not saying you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a rapper, but I am not sustaining you as
Mm-hmm.
another grown ass adult. Now, if I am a millionaire in a family, right? If you're
Mm-hmm.
struggling, like about to get put out your house, struggling, something like that, I do not mind helping you out. But to take care of you for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of your life or whatever,
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
I
that.
am
Yeah,
not
that's
doing it. The
crazy.
only way I would do that is if I was Jay Z. Okay?
Yeah.
I ain't Jay
Mm-hmm.
Z. I'm
But you
Glorilla.
know
I got
what?
rapper money. I don't have Jay Z money. I
Right.
can't,
Mm-hmm.
with my rapper money, take care of an entire family.
I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. It's just not
Now
gonna
I can get you the resources to learning
I
about
can get
financial
Right.
you
literacy.
there. I can
Mm-hmm.
hire you. I need
Yeah.
security. I need bookkeepers. I need this.
Right.
I can that. I can put
Give
you to
you a
work.
That's
job.
true.
I can put you to work. But I cannot
Mm-hmm.
have you sit on your ass and
Mm-hmm.
keep paying your bills.
And
That's
when I
just
say
not
I
how it
can
works.
put you to work, I mean when you get to work, you're doing tasks. You're
An
not gonna sit
actual
with your
job.
feet up talking about
Right.
something that's my cousin.
And
Get some
Right.
I
Pringles.
don't want it to be mistaken either. White people don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do not help their family members out because I
They
don't
don't.
want people to get it twisted like, oh, it's only black. They don't help
Mm-hmm.
their people out at all. Matter of fact, we were speaking about this earlier. I wanna say this. White people only care about each other if they're in the same class
Mhm.
or if they have the same views. That's
Mm.
it. I literally told Anita earlier. There was this guy who killed his daughter because they got into an argument about Trump. She disagreed with Trump. He agreed. He killed her.
Mm.
White man, his own child.
That's crazy.
They don't give a fuck about each other. They only care if they make the same amount of money or if they agree on the same shit. If you're a white person who is for the Black Lives Matter movement, for the empowerment of the disenfranchised, they don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They don't.
Mhm.
So, I don't want us to think like, yeah, but the white people over there doing it better. No, they're not. They
I
don't
was
care.
gonna say the exact same thing. I want us as a black people, no matter which part of the diaspora you come from, I want us as a black people to stop saying black people
Definitely
are
sound
the only people who blank. You
right.
Mhm.
only know niggas.
Yeah.
You don't even know no
You
Indians. How
don't.
you know what they doing over there in
Exactly.
Punjabi land? You have no
Yeah.
idea what they over there doing.
Yeah.
Some of these people in the other parts of the world are setting their wives on fire.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Beating them to death, stoning them.
Like, stop saying
Mhm.
that
Still marrying
black
off,
men and women are the only
marrying
ones
off
against
their children.
black men and women are the only ones against each other.
Yeah.
That's not
It's not.
true.
It's
That's
when it's
not even.
other parts is
Y'all could
doing
listen to any white woman's song
Mm-hmm.
and find out that that's not a fact.
Mm-hmm.
it.
You could just pop in a Taylor Swift tape and
Uh-huh.
get a history lesson
Mhm.
Right.
on
Speaking
the
of
state of black and white on the state of white versus white relations.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want us to stop saying we the only ones that like.
that don't
And I
exist.
understand it comes from a place that of black people who censor black people,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
which is
I'm
a
gonna
healthy
sleep on
trait.
y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I know you are. I see that way finna slide back.
I'm about to go
She said,
sleep
"That was
on
me."
y'all.
Ty, I can't believe you up this late.
I know, me neither.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, we didn't
Good.
even introduce ourselves this time, and we didn't introduce our friend Thais. This is our friend Thais. Thais is another friend of
Yeah.
ours that we have been friends with since high school.
Since we
Part of
was
the
children.
crew, the tight
Mm-hmm.
click crew that we
Yeah.
were once upon a time. Even when
Yeah.
we shucked the tree, it
Uh-huh.
got rid of a few leaves. But yeah, Ty, you
Right.
going to sleep?
Yeah.
Me, Didi,
All right then.
we got about 10 more minutes, Ty. Didi,
Okay.
maybe 15.
How
You
do
want
we
to
get
do
out of
11?
here?
I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see
Press
if I
the
can put you
X.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
press
think
X.
that's how
All
you do
right.
it, friend.
All
Bless your heart.
right.
All right, y'all.
All
Sorry,
right.
Ty. But yeah, I really want us as a blacks to stop saying black people are the only people who,
Mm-hmm.
because in reality, that's just not
It's not.
true.
It's
For a
definitely
lot, for anything negative that you want to say,
not. Mm-hmm.
black people are the only people who. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to take that away because you
Yeah.
can't say the black people are the only ones who are ghetto. White people have been going to Walmart in Cookie Monster pajamas for
Man,
30 years. Black
back
people
to
just started
school.
doing that maybe 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we are the only, what I will say is we the only ones who feel like we the only ones.
Right. At the end of the day, all groups of people have negativity within their own.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. But the fact that y'all keep making it seem like it's just us, and we keep thinking it's just us,
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem.
That's the problem.
And another thing I want to say too, when we discuss stuff amongst each other, we got a whole lot of black men versus black women type thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we would realize that when we're
Who's
talking
watching?
about certain topics, we're all right. We're all right.
Mm-hmm.
We have different points. That's not to say that any one of us are wrong. We're all right. Two
Mm-hmm.
things can be right at the same
The
time.
same time.
And I wish we would stop saying, like, for instance, I watched, and we probably can talk about this at one point. I watched this little
Malik,
clip
you
of
get on
the
my damn
rapper.
nerves.
I watched this
Malik will
little
say, I'm a sucker for some
cookie
cookie
monster.
monster pajamas.
But I don't know if you heard about that little, I don't know if you would call it a round table talk or whatever, but it had like Clifton Powell and Luke James and a couple different black men. And the topic was black men trust black women. And that was the topic. That's all they were talking about. But you'll have people that'll come in and say, oh, but what about this? What about it?
About it.
Right now, this is what we're talking about. We can still have that conversation that you want to have, but at a different time.
That is called a straw man fallacy.
Right. Like right now, let's stay on topic, because that's the same shit white people do to us.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we say Black Lives Matter, they say all lives matter.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we say, what about us being hurt? Oh, well, what about, well, maybe you're a thug. Maybe you had a gun. Maybe you did. That's the same.
Maybe you had a
us,
gun is
and
crazy.
I wish we would stop doing it to each other. We can have any conversation, but let's stay on topic. If the topic is let's love black men, can we stay on that topic? Can we not go into,
because why does it
about the
go into,
ones
but what
that
about
cheat?
when they don't? We're not talking about
Yeah.
them.
Oh, but
We're
what
not
about
talking
the
about them.
ones that cheat? What about the ones that beat women? That's not what we on right now. We're not talking
We're not on
about
that.
right now. We can have that conversation another time.
Like, we can't even love each other without some. And I don't be thinking they real people. I either think A, they not real people, B, they be bots, and 3, they not real. Because either those things, or you just don't like, if you don't like black men as a black woman,
Mm-hmm.
do that in private.
Yeah, do it in private. And vice versa.
Marquise is on the plane.
The fact, okay, cool. All right, dear. But yeah, the fact that we just keep hating on each other in public, like that,
It be there in public.
That shit gotta stop. And then it's like, I hate all black men, or I hate all black women because of what one black man or black woman did to you, or what a couple black men or black women did to you. That has nothing to do with the entirety of black men and black women. It's some good black women out here. It's some good black men out here. The fact that you just make a blanketed statement, I hate all black men, or black men,
is crazy to me.
It's crazy. It's insane.
You know, even though we're talking specifically about, black relations, I want to go back to Nicki Minaj, because fuck her.
Yeah.
You know that there are a list of black celebrities who I cannot stand, and she's on that list. Yeah. People who I have beefs with that they don't have beef back with me, like Lil Mo. I beef with her so bad.
Really?
She don't know that. I can't.
What she done did?
I can't. I hated her since she came out with them blue braids to her ankles. I hated it so bad. But when we talk about Nicki Minaj, a real villain.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm glad she's not Black American, I ain't gonna lie. I'm at least happy for that.
For me, though, what gets me more than anything, and I'm sure people have talked about this, but how do you go from being a member of the LGBTQ plus community?
Oh, yeah.
When it benefited you?
That was bad.
Because playing gay for play for the first 5 years of your career, to later come out condemning the whole community, when 90%, I'm going to say 90%, and I know that that's a vast, maybe huge generalization, but I feel like 90% of the people who are your core fan base are a part of that community.
Right. Let me tell you, they was.
That's true, Marquise.
Yeah.
He said our trauma is overly publicized, and it's always for profit. Yeah, like the trauma porn. Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I care what Tyler Perry. People be asking me all the time, well, I don't even know the names of the shows, but you don't watch this? I don't watch that. I don't want to watch some damn shows. We heard, we get it. We watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
But I quoted enough, Malik.
We watched the Browns. We loved it, but it's about enough. It's about enough. We get it. We understand.
When I say, and I said, that's kind of true. So basically, what Malik is saying in the chat is how Nicki Minaj never really played up on being bi. She had a couple of songs where she was talking about kissing on women and all that other type of shit like that. So to me, that's enough. That is enough for you to be a damn fool to come out condemning the whole community.
But even if she didn't, though, even if she didn't play gay, she still knows that majority of her fan base is from the LGBTQIA community. So for you to go and condemn them like that's not all your people,
right?
Insane.
being on a moral high ground with a
Exactly.
husband who cannot drop your kid off at school.
Man, what? You know what?
Motherfucker couldn't just do a surprise drop at Chuck E. Cheese if he wanted to.
Like I said, I was never a Barb, but I did listen to her music. But I kind of slowed down with that shit because I don't. The fact that you can willingly marry a man who you know was convicted of sexual assault of a child, or just sexual assault, period.
Yeah.
Of a
It wasn't of
child.
a child. It was, well, technically she was a child. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
She was technically a child because she was like 16.
what?
But
What?
yeah.
Why is that okay for you? Like, why is that okay? I don't understand.
Because trauma be trauma, friend.
I'm gonna say this, and maybe we gonna revisit it for another topic. I'm gonna say this when it comes to that molestation of children and stuff like that. When you compare crimes, this is how I feel about it. I put sexual assault of anybody over murder, and I'm gonna say why. I feel like there
That's fair.
are times when there are reasons to murder. I could be trying to protect myself. Somebody could be breaking in my house, whatever the case. I'm not saying in all cases, but there are reasons to murder.
It ain't never no reason to sexually assault nobody.
No reason to rape, whether
there
it
is
be
never a
adult
reason to
or
rape
child.
anybody.
Please provide me with a reason
There's no
for
reason.
you to have assaulted this child. Give me a reason. You can't give me one reason, but I can name you a few reasons why I would
murder you, and one of them would be the sexual assault.
One would be doing something to my damn child. So I put that up because there's no reason for it. It's absolutely no reason. I don't care whether you were drunk, on drugs, you were horny, whatever. It's no reason for it at all. And then to have it be against a child.
It's crazy.
Like, you need to bring the death penalty back for
yeah.
shit like that. Like,
it's some places still got a death penalty. A lot of places.
There's no excuse for abusing a child in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's never a reason. You know what I want to talk about next week?
What?
Next week I want to talk about the importance of fashion trends. I want to talk about the importance of fashion trends.
And what?
Because I want to dig into why a grown man would start cornrows after 35.
Oh
no! And I hope that some Black men come and join the conversation. Especially ones who are over 35 who have cornrows that they started either last year or this year, because I want you to come to the mat and explain what was your thought process. Because I mean, I don't know if we'll still be in Black History Month next week, because every month is Black History Month for me. I'd like to get into a discussion about Black hair. Next week I also want to talk about African American identity. What it means to be a Black man, what it means to be a Black woman, and how we can start breaking down some of those toxic roles.
Exactly.
I also want to get back into our list of Negro spirituals, because I don't feel like we're finished.
I'm gonna make some notes of what's next week, and we're gonna definitely come with the Negro spirituals.
You got any final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts. I will say, because February will be over next Monday, just happy Black History Month to all the foundational Black Americans. I don't mean no shade, but I mean shade a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do want to celebrate is not the word. I do appreciate those Black people who are not foundational Black Americans who are on our side. I'll say that. I appreciate those ones when you see videos from this Haitian woman I talked about calling us dirty Black Americans, from that Nigerian woman who said she wanted to put us all in a room and bomb us.
Why? Would you do that?
Yeah. So there are others of their same race. There are other Haitians who say, I don't feel like that. I love Black people. I love Black Americans. There are Nigerians who will say, no, we don't ride with her. I love Black Americans. So I do want to show some appreciation to them.
Ooh, would you like to show the similarities among the diaspora. And I
That
know
would
I
be
say that word wrong, but I like to say it like that because it makes me feel fancy.
cool. That would be cool.
I would like
That
to
would.
do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
My final thoughts for the evening, real simple. As blacks, we gotta continue to love each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you are of another race and you watch this live, how did you even get here?
Yes, we would
How did
like
you
to know.
even get here? Let's start with that one. If you
Mm-hmm.
were offended by anything that we said in this live, I am sorry that you are offended. I am also sorry that I meant every word.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not sorry.
I meant
If you
every
are,
single word.
I'm not
I
sorry.
fear, I fear that my opinion is not going to change.
Yep.
If you have an issue with people saying things about your race in a
Mm-hmm.
negative light, and you are somebody who has watched this live,
Mm-hmm.
and you are someone who is not a diasporic black, especially one who is a foundational black American,
Yeah.
you should take the time to wonder why you got offended.
Yeah.
Why is it offensive to you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And the last thing that I want to say, Black History Month should be a celebration for every single American.
It should.
It should be a celebration because there was so much liberation that came for the entirety of this country
Yeah.
through the efforts of Black Americans. And I
Yes.
won't even say foundational Black Americans because there were Black Americans who came from the Caribbean. There were like
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Garvey
Yeah.
was from Jamaica, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But he was one of, I'll talk offline about Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
But
I did want to
instrumental in moving
exactly.
blacks forward.
Right.
So I want to say that Black history should be celebrated, and it shouldn't only be done in a month, and it shouldn't only be done by Black people.
Mm-hmm. And I wanna add one more thing to your points. I watched a TikTok video of Jenny Jones. I used to love me some Jenny Jones. She had a racist woman on her show, and she said, "Okay, look, if you're gonna be racist, do not take part in any invention created by a black person." And then she ran down a long ass list of all the things that black people have created or invented. So to your point, yes, we all should be celebrating Black History Month because without us, it's a lot of shit that you would not be able to take advantage of, including half of this country that we built. So, do a little
And you
research.
know what gets me? Because I know we were supposed to be done, but then I got irritated again. And I don't got no curfew.
Yeah, I don't either.
I was looking at TikToks because I keep reading these comments, and that be my problem being in the comment section because there were people in the comments of a video or something talking about how Asian people helped build the society because they built the railroads.
Mm,
And I don't know if we talked about this last week,
I don't think we did.
but I feel like people miss how cause and effect works. Because yes, they were contracted.
To
I don't know if
build.
it was contracted, this
Mm-hmm.
way back in the day.
Right.
But yes, they were commissioned.
Yeah.
There were more Asian people who were commissioned to build the
Mm-hmm.
railroads, and they dealt with terrible conditions. They dealt with mistreatment. They
Mm-hmm.
dealt with being underpaid,
Yep.
but they dealt with being paid.
Mm-hmm.
And how did the people who paid them get the money to pay them? From the products and the labor
Mm-hmm.
of enslaved people.
Mm-hmm.
Had there not been slavery in this country, they would have not had the capital to build the railroads. Had they
Mm-hmm.
not had the capital to build the railroads, there would have been no building of the railroads.
Mm-hmm. The fact that nobody likes to bring up the fact that we worked 400 years for free.
That is true, Malik, but I just wanted to acknowledge that they did have a contribution.
Yeah, the fact that they never want to mention how we worked 400 years for free, all the while being whipped, being lynched, being raped, being abused is insane. It's insane.
Helping to improve the medical field while being somebody who goes back to sleep on a pallet.
Yeah. Black women being used for research without any medication, just being tortured
Oh
to
my goodness.
experiment.
To say that Black women are these angry, aggressive beings,
Mm-hmm.
but then have a person like Henrietta Lacks.
Yep.
How do you explain somebody like Henrietta Lacks
Mm-hmm.
allegedly being an aggressive being?
Yeah.
She put her trust
Mm-hmm.
in doctors
Mm-hmm.
to help her get better.
Yep.
They stole her cells. They killed her with
Mm-hmm.
mercury
Mm-hmm.
by putting twice the dosage that they were putting in white women in her.
Yeah. And they still do that to.
So my point to end it all off, because we talk about
Mm-hmm.
Black history. We were supposed to be talking about happy things about Black history, but not so much of it is happy.
Well, not so much. I wanted to bring in some of the things that are not so nice to talk about. And I do want to just mention this one thing too. I know we keep going on and on and on.
It don't matter
You
because who gonna stop
know,
us?
the fact that white people try to tell us, or whoever tries to tell us to get over slavery because it happened so long ago. Not only did that traumatize us,
Hmm.
but when
On a
slavery,
biological level.
right, when slavery ended, like I said, they never had their foots off our necks. We
Nope.
kept on being traumatized by these people. We still are being traumatized by these people. A young man got hung in Marietta, Georgia last week.
Hmm.
There were some hangings last year.
Last
And
week.
you also have to think about it like this. I heard somebody black say, we don't like to talk to our children about what went on during slavery, or, just how we're disproportionate and stuff like that, because it's too sad to talk about. I want to say to people, as hard as it is, please educate your children on the experiences that we've had to deal with, or that we've had in this country. And that's another thing about being traumatized. We still have to relive it. We
Hmm.
still have to relearn it. We have to now teach it to our children. We
Hmm.
have to look in our children's faces, our black children, to say, these are the things that they did to us. And you want to keep telling me,
That we
just
need to get
forget
over it.
about it. It happened long ago. No, it's still happening. We still traumatized.
And you know what? Outside of the trauma aspect of talking to our kids, granted, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any kids, so I should be talking to my nieces and nephews, but I don't want to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
got to You got to tell them. It's hard.
Outside of teaching them about Black history and the treatment that we
I got to.
received as Black people in this country,
Mm-hmm.
we also need to take the time to highlight Black excellence,
Yep.
to show our kids what that looks like,
Yeah.
so that they don't conflate having money
Mm-hmm.
with being an excellent. Like, it's almost like that lady
Yeah.
who talked about what it means to be mediocre and all that stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't teach our, and I feel like we as a society don't teach our kids about Black excellence
Like,
enough. We don't
yeah,
teach
that's
them
true.
enough that it is better for you to be a smart person than to be pressed
Yeah.
about learning how to play a sport, because that's how they stereotype us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's okay to be different. It is okay
Mm-hmm.
to be your version of your own Black.
Yep.
It is not a white trait
Mm-hmm.
to strive in education.
Exactly.
That is not an inherently white thing. It is
Mm-mm.
not an inherently white thing to have a grasp on English.
Yeah.
That does not make you white presenting.
Yep.
We need to get back to a space where we hold ourselves to a high standard for the sake of Blackness, and not
Yep.
to impress white people,
Mm-hmm.
but to impress each other.
Yeah.
We got to hold each other to a high standard. We have to celebrate each other, and we have
Absolutely.
to appreciate what we all bring to the table.
Yep. Because we just come in so many
Like you
different
said,
flavors.
Marquise, all your heroes, they don't gotta rap a hoop. Let's get back. I want to say this because this is how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about not just my family, but as Black families. I think we can get ahead if we start running our families and our households
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't want to say corporations,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to say we got to be more intentional about what we're pouring into our kids at a
Yep.
young age. Stop
Exactly.
letting little Tanisha think she got to go to Lash Tech school.
Exactly.
We need more lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her to go to become a longshoreman.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her to go get a welding certification.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta start building families. Like, for
Yeah.
instance, my cousin Michi, who just got on the live. He probably not gonna see it long. He got the baby. My cousin Michi is a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
If I need some pictures done, I can call my cousin Michi and give him that money.
Right.
I know that money is
Exactly.
going to other members of my family.
Man.
I feel like every family should have at least one teacher, at
Mm-hmm.
least one lawyer, at
Yep.
least one doctor, at
Mm-hmm.
least one person who is of a trucking trade or some type of trade that can be beneficial to the family.
Mm-hmm. Or even if it's not your
We got
family, hire Black people.
who
Hire.
Marquis said, are we still celebrating Ben Carson? Oh,
Oh wait, didn't he do something weird? Y'all gotta remind me. He did something. What he
he
do?
became the secretary or the department, the head of Homeland Security. Nigga, you are a doctor. You don't know shit about no housing. Why would you even take that job? That's how you should know that nigga didn't take you seriously. He needed to put you in a job in your field.
Sometimes they be making us look crazy. These some of these Black people with money and power and
Because they don't, thank you, because they don't know them. That's what I mean. As
don't know
Black people,
themselves.
we got to take time to make sure that you understand your African American identity.
Yeah.
Because if you understand who you are as a Black person, you're not about to let certain things rob.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to allow yourself to be taken advantage of, but so much because I'm Black excellence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let you make me cower down to you. I'm not going to let you
Yeah.
make me show the worst version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not respectability politics. That's understanding when I respect myself, when I hold
Mm-hmm.
myself to a high standard, that I'm not about to show my ass and allow you people to think anything negative about me. And
Yep.
even if you do think something negative about me, bitch, I'm going to still show up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I ain't going to let you make me into that person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot, like what Marquise was saying, and I was saying it too. We have to give our kids different heroes
Yeah.
because they're not going to just pop up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what Malik was saying about teaching your kids how to read. Like, I hear what y'all saying
Mm-hmm.
about the time frame that adults have to, pour into their kids to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at you and you make that it
You make
takes
the
a
time to
concerted
make.
effort.
Yeah.
It takes a
Mm-hmm.
concerted effort to do that. And I do understand that time is something that a lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
have, but that is why you need a village.
Yeah.
First things first, we need to get back to the village. Then we need to start pouring into our kids, and we need to start discussing as families how we are going to build wealth
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yeah.
Get over the beef that you had because grandma gave your cousin her crystal before she died because she didn't have no life insurance. So all she had to leave was that crystal. Go buy your own crystal. Get over it.
What I will say to what I will say is this though. We do have to get back to the village, but within reason. We do still have to hold our
That
family
village
members
needs some
accountable.
therapy.
Yeah. We have to hold our family members accountable when they do us dirty. We got
Mm-hmm.
to hold Uncle accountable. We got to hold
Mm-hmm.
her accountable when she was beating the hell out of us.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near to death. We still have to hold them accountable. If we can at least do that, which as millennials we have been doing. to, we got to give ourselves that credit. We have been doing
Mm-hmm.
We are no longer going to the cookout what Uncle Henry did, and Uncle Henry used to touch us when we were children.
The
And
villagers are.
let me
When
say
he
this.
said that, it was so funny. Malik is killing
Let
me.
me say this. That has never happened to me because I don't want to put that out there like I've experienced that. But I
Yeah.
know girls, I know little boys. I've heard the
Mm-hmm.
stories where these things have happened within the family, and the family members, oh, we're gonna keep it quiet.
Why?
Don't let it get out. Don't let it get out. And then on top of that, even sometimes the children that happen to
Mm-hmm.
will grow up, have kids, and
Mm-hmm.
still
And still
allow
have them
those
people around them
children
people. Yeah.
to be around the people that abuse you. And even if they don't abuse your children, you don't even tell me about it. So
We
I'm
talk about
sitting
misplaced blame and misplaced anger. We don't talk about misplaced shame.
here, yeah. I'm sitting here, in this nigga face thinking, Uncle Cool, not knowing that Uncle used to molest you when you was a little girl. Like, why wouldn't you tell me that? And why would you have me around him?
DDW,
Like,
you need a microphone.
we have to discontinue that. And as long as we can discontinue that and check those family members, then we can get back to the village. Once
Mm-hmm.
we realize, even within our own family, we still can't treat each other any
Mm-hmm.
old kind of way just because, oh, they family, they can handle it. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. You're not about to mistreat me. You're not going to do it. If we
And
can
people
have
don't
that
know the difference
understanding.
between respect.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear you. He said you can't hear you as well.
Me?
Now it sounded like you got louder in that moment. Well, I turned my volume up.
Okay, I think I had to speak against the thing.
Oh. People don't know the difference between people act like words don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know the difference between deference and respect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, respect is something that is earned.
Yeah.
Deference, yeah, you give deference to people. You defer to people who are older than you.
Mm-hmm.
You listen to them for guidance. You ask them if they need help with something because they're elderly. Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just because Grandma Norrison told you to sit your bitch ass down, you don't gotta sit your bitch ass down.
Yep.
Go tell your mother that Grandma Norrison told you to sit your
Told
bitch
you to
ass
sit.
down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because we
Go
gonna
ahead
have
and
a
tell her,
conversation.
cause
Mm-hmm.
why are you talking to him like that? And I
Right.
told you to stop smoking them Newports around my baby.
Around my child. Exactly. And then it's like this too. Respect is earned, but it should be given automatically to children. It's nothing a child can do to earn your respect. Children deserve your respect.
I don't think children deserve respect as much as I think children deserve consideration.
Okay. I can see that.
I think they deserve consideration. I think they deserve to have a voice.
They deserve to have a voice.
And I think that they deserve to have their feelings
Yep.
not taken for granted.
For some
But
reason,
respect,
mm-hmm.
I don't know about respect so much. You should respect their space, their privacy.
Yeah, that. Cause it'd be a kind of thing where it's like, oh, this is my house. You don't need to keep my door closed. You don't need it. No, my daughter's 9 years old. She is starting to develop in certain ways.
Oh Lord.
I give her the privacy to have her door closed. You know what I'm saying? Why is it hurting you? Oh, this door's got to stay open in my house. Why?
Because you were
I'm,
hoeing when
I'm
you were a child. Because you was out there diddling your skittle
yeah,
at
it's
8.
crazy.
And now you don't trust nobody.
Yeah, no.
Because of what you was doing.
Children need their own privacy. They gotta get dressed. Children need their own private time. Even to explore themselves. There's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to have that conversation. And we can't act like children exploring their own bodies is unnatural.
Because it sure enough is natural.
It's very natural.
Ask me how I know.
It's okay to have healthy conversations around that. To bust in on a child and what you doing and want to whoop their ass for something so natural.
Yep. It's crazy.
It's you sit them down, you have a conversation, you talk about it. It's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, children also deserve privacy. My child want to get dressed. She want to have the door closed. Yes, by all means.
And they deserve body autonomy.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make you hug
I'm not gonna
nobody.
Make you,
you said you had a video about this, and when you said that, I said, damn straight.
Yeah, Yeah, because this is the thing. Why?
What you mean give him a hug? No.
No,
He
she
smell
don't
like
want to give you
garlic.
a hug. She don't want to give you a hug. She don't want to give you a kiss. She don't want to sit on your lap. Why would I want to force my child to share her personal space with you? She don't want to do that, and she does that a lot because she knows that I'll allow it. If even with grandmas, if she is in that moment not in the mood, she just not in the mood. I can't help you. She
All
don't
right, D.
have
We got 3
her
minutes.
even her great grandmother. She'll say, "Troy, don't give me a hug." No.
Yep. No.
And don't
And
look at
I'm
me.
not.
Don't look at me to say, "Oh, she's not gonna give me a hug." No, she's not, because she told me she
No.
was.
Because
Why are you
you
looking at
asked
me?
her. You asked if she wanted one. She said
Yes,
no.
sir.
She
She
declined
told
it.
me no. That's it. I'm
Tis what
not
it
doing nothing
is.
about that. You got
What's
it.
what I'm gonna do? Make her hug you?
You're right. And the reason I made that video is because it's confusing. If you teach your children that they must share their personal space with somebody, you can't at the same time tell them, "Oh, these are your personal body parts. Don't let anybody touch them." Because it's confusing. And this moment, you telling me I gotta hug grandma, I gotta hug uncle, I gotta hug this person. But then at the same time, you're telling me don't talk to strangers and don't let people touch my personal areas. I'm confused. I don't understand.
Like that's too many lessons.
It's too many lessons. It's one
too many
lesson.
lessons.
This. If you don't want to be touched, let the motherfuckers know you don't want to be touched. You
Really
don't
simple.
want to hug. You don't want to kiss. You don't want it, and that's okay because that's your body. It's your.
It's your body.
And
all right, so let's add to our list because we already had our list down. We said we were going to talk about.
We're going to talk about hair, black hair.
Black hair, the black male hair conversation specifically.
Yeah.
Breaking down what it means to be a black man or a black woman.
Yeah.
We're dissecting the gender roles, identifying what's toxic and what we can keep.
Exactly.
I also want to talk about the village because we started off talking about the village today, but we got to finish talking about the village.
And when we talk about the village, we can
Marquise.
throw in.
Shit.
We can also throw in, these assaults that we have on our children, whether they be from family members, celebrities, whatever the case.
And topping it all off with our list of Negro spirituals.
Yes, Negro spirituals. That is what we shall talk about next week.
All right. So it is 11 o'clock. For those who watched tonight, thank you so much for watching. If you were offended by this, we're sorry that we're not sorry. We just chatting. If you don't like the way we chat, scroll.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Please remember to follow us on our individual platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at DD3688. That is DEEDEE 3688. And on TikTok, y'all know _DD.
Also follow our joined page. Two homegirls. 2 homegirls 26.
2 homegirls 26. Yep.
Follow me at TikTok at SpaceCase1920. Facebook, I'm Anita Wade. I'm everywhere, so.
And I'm DDW.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. Good night.